Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And if you guys hear my dogs barking, it's because they are 5-star security alarm. And it is currently midnight. So a little bit after midnight. But anyways, I had this idea for this video, so I wanted to put it together. So officially today, not right now. Well, I guess right now. But mostly everyone's asleep. But the embargo has lifted today. So we know that Team Pixel members are going to be dropping some heavy, extensive video regarding the Pixel 6. And we might see an unusual types of videos. We may see like unboxings leading right into a really in-depth first impressions, or we may just see people jump straight to first impressions. It depends on the creator and what they decide to do. But there has been this ever so odd ongoing conversation about Team Pixel members and their videos versus creators who went to Best Buy and Target and recorded video and uploaded it to YouTube. Now, shouts out to all those who went. They went to a local Best Buy, a local Target, and found the demo unit on display and recorded themselves using as much of the phone as they could in the allotted time that they were allowed to record in that store, to get that footage, to put a video together for those people who were just so anxious for a video showing as much of the phone as possible. Shouts out to you guys for working the system. However, yes, while you guys may have amassed a huge amount of views and more than likely thumbs ups because people were excited that you went into a store and recorded that, there's this narrative that some of them are talking about. Not every one of them, but some of them are talking about. And it almost seems like they have a bit of an issue with Team Pixel members in the upcoming days. As you know, some of them have hit like 50,000 views, and that's pretty good. That's way more than what I get. However, that's gonna be trumped here in a few hours, because Team Pixel members have gotten the phone. They were able to mess around with the phone. They were able to test it out and do various things with it. So they're going to have a much more broader and a much more in-depth presentation of the phone to all the viewers out there who are interested in the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. That's the inevitable thing. You gotta remember, these are Team Pixel members. They were selected by Team Pixel for this specific reason, and that is to save on advertisement by putting a review unit in the hands of a content creator here on YouTube who gets a good amount of views. And because of that, that's why they were invited. And you can't knock that. They sat back patiently. A good amount of them sat back patiently and adhered to the embargo and respected it, and is doing things the right way to maintain a great relationship with Google for, you know, future help. And tomorrow, whether you like it or not, that embargo, well, today, the embargo lifts. So we're gonna get slammed with a huge amount of videos from a bunch of different content creators who are part of Team Pixel. Of course, I got my favorites picked, who I'm going to watch and give my view to in support for them. And yes, while you were able to find a loophole in the system with going to Best Buy or going to Target and grabbing a demo unit and recording as much footage as you can of the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro, the thing that you have to understand that you cannot provide at this time, you can't provide a real in-depth point of view of the phone, because you don't own the phone, you don't take it with you, you don't use it for everyday scenarios. You don't have a lot to give in that field. Your perspective is very limited because you're only limited to using the demo unit in the store. You snap a couple of photos, you record a video, and you find a way to, like, you know, share it to your phone so you have that raw image on, or a raw clip on your phone, to be able to work it into some sort of editing software and edit a video together. It still doesn't put you in that spot as someone who's had the phone since either, you know, before the 19th of October to a few days after the 19th of October. They've had a good amount of time to use the phone. And since they were under embargo, they couldn't really just go and rush and make a video. So that gave them time to pace their usage with the phone to really kind of put together a nice presentation for all of us who's excited and waiting to watch these videos on the Pixel 6 Pro and Pixel 6. So yeah, the only way that you're going to be able to kind of get that in-depth perception of the phone is if you've pre-ordered yours and yours is coming in either on the 27th or the 28th. Then, you know, if you spend a couple of days after that with it, you should have something nicely put together, probably by like the beginning of November if you pace yourself correctly. But this back and forth, this embargo really kind of caused a huge thing. It's really, I'm laughing because it's really funny. I never would have expected that Google would get this type of attention. So I have to hand it to Google. The hype this year around the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro is ecstatic. It's dramatically huge, and they know what they're doing. Google's sitting back there laughing right now. Look at all of them go at it, you know, but not in an evil way, just in a way of like, you know, joy that they built something and presented it, unveiled it to the world, and the world responded mostly positive about it. Gotta hand it to Google, so shout out to Google for that. But all the ones that shot videos in Best Buy and stuff like that, like, look, you got your 50,000 views, that's great. You know, you work the system, that's awesome. But you can't hate on Team Pixel members because they're about to drop their videos. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, and the reasons why they were chosen for this task, why they were invited into Team Pixel. This is what they do. So let's not bag on them for that, okay? Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. I have an important announcement tomorrow on a live stream, or later today on a live stream. So be on the lookout for that. But I'll see you on the next one. And as always, good night.